On the 20th of May, 1747, a Scottish Navy surgeon named James Lind gave 2 sick sailors 2 oranges and 1 lemon a day. 6 days later, one of them was back on his feet, and medicine had one of its first real experiments. Oranges, a rotten cantaloupe, and a Thanksgiving cranberry each pushed medicine forward by accident. We hand the credit to the labs. We should have thanked the grocery store. 3 foods that changed science forever. Scurvy was the deadliest thing at sea. It killed more sailors than storms, shipwrecks, and enemy fire combined, rotting their gums, reopening old wounds, and dropping strong men where they stood. Nobody knew the cause. So aboard the ship Salisbury in 1747, James Lind picked 12 sailors who were all sick the same way. He split them into 6 pairs and gave each pair a different cure. Cider for 1 pair, sulfuric acid for another. Then vinegar, seawater, a garlic paste, and for the last pair, oranges and lemons. The citrus pair bounced back so fast that one man was fit for duty in under a week. Lind published the proof in 1753, and almost nobody listened. The Navy waited 48 years, until 1795, to put lemon juice on every ship. We now know citrus works because of vitamin C. Lind beat that discovery by almost 200 years. Jump to 1943. Penicillin already existed. Alexander Fleming had spotted it back in 1928, but he could barely grow enough to treat a single patient. In the middle of a world war, that was almost useless. So the U.S. Department of Agriculture ran a lab in Peoria, Illinois, and sent people out to buy rotten food from local markets. One technician there earned the nickname Moldy Mary. He brought back a cantaloupe covered in a golden mold. That mold turned out to be a new strain, Penicillium chrysogenum, and it produced about 200 times more penicillin than Fleming's. Scientists then blasted it with X-rays to force mutations, and the yield climbed to roughly 1,000 times. That melon is why penicillin went from a lab trick to a factory drug. By D-Day in 1944, there was enough to treat every wounded soldier who needed it. Almost every dose made since traces back to that one rotten cantaloupe. Last stop, 1959, 17 days before Thanksgiving. On November 9th, the U.S. Secretary of Health, Education, and Welfare, Arthur Fleming, stepped up to a microphone and told the country that some cranberries were tainted with a weed killer called aminotriazole, a chemical that caused cancer in lab rats. The timing was brutal. Cranberries are basically a holiday food, and America panicked. Fresh cranberry sales fell 73%. Stores pulled them, schools threw them out, and the industry lost more than $40 million. 2 future presidents, Richard Nixon and John Kennedy, ate cranberries in public just to calm the country down. Here is why it matters. This was the first big test of a brand new law, the Delaney Clause, which banned any food additive shown to cause cancer in people or animals. The scare forced the government to get serious about testing what we spray on our food. One ruined Thanksgiving rewrote the rules for pesticides. So here is the payoff. A ship's doctor, a rotten melon, and a ruined holiday each pushed medicine forward, and not one of them started in a laboratory. The next breakthrough might already be sitting in your fridge. We just keep giving the credit to the wrong place. Come back next week. New food history every week.